Last week, the four major commands of the Indian Defence Forces had assembled to reconcile and devise a strategy to work as one joint force to counter any potential Chinese misadventure in the eastern sector stretching from Arunachal Pradesh to the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The four commands include the Kolkata-based Eastern Army Command, Visakhapatnam-based Eastern Navy, Shillong-based Eastern Air Force, and the country's only operational tri-services, Andaman and Nicobar Command based in Port Blair. These commands are collectively referred to as Tetra forces. The consolidation of these commands is also part of the Narendra Modi government's plan to create integrated theatre commands, which began 3 years ago with the establishment of the Department of Military Affairs and the Office of the Chief of Defence Staff. The four commands act as the country's firewalls, defending everything from Arunachal Pradesh in the northeast to the Andaman and Nicobar Islands in the south, with the Bay of Bengal in the middle. All of these areas are vulnerable to Chinese aggression. According to government sources, the four commands will discuss how to overcome all differences and obstacles in combining their efforts toward an integrated approach to tackle the challenges on the northern front. The four commands are responsible for carrying out operations during wartime and empowered enough to take critical decisions to tackle security threats. The Eastern forces have been slowly and steadily building up to counter the Chinese threat in the country's northeast and eastern fronts, which stretch from Arunachal Pradesh to the Indian Ocean region in the south. The Army's 17 Mountain Strike Unit has been given an extra division and will now operate in the northeast. The 17th Corps of the Indian Army is India's first Mountain Strike Corps, built as a quick reaction force as well as a counter-offensive force against China along the LAC. Its headquarters are located at Panagarh in West Bengal under Eastern Command. It is also known as Brahmastra Corps. In recent years, the center has taken a comprehensive approach to the region, constructing the necessary infrastructure and road network. Furthermore, a large amount of air and land security infrastructure is being deployed, such as the joint installation of Rafale fighter jets in Hashimara, and the Su-30 Mki fighter fleet, which will be supported by the S-400 air defense systems and will be put in place by the Air Force in the coming weeks. The Chinese army is constantly improving its military infrastructure along its border with India. After completing its old bridge last month, China is now constructing a new structure connecting the north and south banks of Pingong Lake. Satellite images have shown the development. The new structure appeared to be noticeably larger than the previously completed bridge. The imagery depicted simultaneous construction on both the north and south banks of the lake. The location of the new structure is strategically important to Chinese ground forces operations in the region. The government of India has termed the Chinese construction near eastern Ladakh illegal and has never accepted this illegal occupation. Moreover, China has increased its efforts to encircle India in the Bay of Bengal. China's new access to the Indian Ocean has raised India's concerns, as it has opened the new international land-sea trade corridor. In India, the Bay of Bengal is still considered a safer area than the Arabian Sea, but the presence of China is expected to change the geopolitical mathematics. The future geopolitical rivalry between China and India may not take place on land. It could be on the water, and much larger than Pingong Lake. The Bay of Bengal and the Andaman Sea might become the defining battlegrounds.